Alright, Jayson Tatum, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? Because to me, you're looking like the fourth best player on your own team right now. Jaylen Brown's better than you. Jrue Holiday is better than you. Derek White is better than you. Bro, Kristaps Porzingis, Tingus, Pingus, he might even be better than you. So, what's going on? Because I'm not sure you're supposed to be playing like this, bro. I really don't think so, and it's not good for you either. But before I continue with the whole Jayson Tatum debate, slander, whatever you want to call it, one, this is an unscripted video. I'm just saying what comes to mind right now. And two, you know how Jason Kidd before game 2 was like, oh, Jaylen Brown's the best player on the team. One thing I find funny about that is how everyone, even some Celtics players, were like, oh yeah, he's obviously playing mind games. Now look, I don't know about you, but if I'm Jaylen Brown and I'm chilling at home, you know, obviously going through the media and stuff like that, and then I see people replying to Jason Kidd's quote by saying, oh, he's obviously playing mind games. Now I'm starting to question these guys. I'll be like, bro, so you think I'm that much worse than Jayson Tatum, that by Jason Kidd saying I am the best player on our team, he's obviously trolling? Because if this wasn't like even a debate, it would have been like, alright, cool, man. Yeah, you know, Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, obviously they're close, right? They're not that far apart. So you've got a genuine case and a genuine argument to make for Jaylen Brown. So yeah, like, I see why he's saying that. But to come out and say, oh, he's obviously trolling, that's like, honestly, if I'm Jaylen Brown, I would have taken this as disrespect. Because, hey, what do you mean he's obviously trolling? You're right. That's what I found funny out of all this. And to me, like, no one talked about it. Because if I'm Jaylen Brown, I would have looked at these men sideways. But back to JT. Bro, Jayson Tatum, if you can hear me, pattern up, man. Look, I'm not even a Celtics fan. I don't want the Celtics to win. I actually want the Dallas Mavericks to win. And I said Dallas Mavericks in 6. They're going to lose the first 2 games at home, and then they're going to go 4-0 the rest of the series. So far, my prediction has gone great, I guess. But, like, look, man. JT, this is not a good look, bro. This is the second time you're in the finals, and this is the second time you're shit in the bed. This is the second time you're getting outplayed by Jaylen Brown in the finals, and you are just not there. You can thank God that Brad Stevens gave you this team, because we've seen big 3s, we've seen big 4s, shout out to the Warriors. I don't think we've actually seen a big 5, but we've definitely not seen a big 6. Bro, you've got a whole starting lineup and a bench player in your big 6. Do you not feel embarrassed? Do you not feel any shame at all, stinking it up like this and then still getting the dub? I mean, look, bro, I get it. You had some nice assists. You know, matter of fact, let me check it right now. How many assists did you have? This is game 1 I'm looking at. JT, where you at? So, you had 16 points on 6 of 16 shooting from the field, which equates to 37.5%. Let's just say 38%. You had 5 assists and 6 turnovers. Good job. Well done. Game 2. This is gonna get interesting, isn't it? Alright, so game 2. Jayson Tatum had 18 points. Alright. But he shot 6 of 22 from the field. 27% to be exact. And he had 12 assists and only 3 turnovers. Alright, cool. So, you know, this time he actually did something. But, broski, Jaylen Brown played better than you. Jrue Holiday played better than you. Derek White played better than you. Porzingis actually had a decent game, but he only played like 23 minutes. And look, I get most of Drew Holiday's buckets just came from your assists because you were, playmaking, and Drew was, for whatever reason, always in the dunker spot, just getting free layups and free dunks, which is, that's just a well-constructed team. What can I say? But credit to you for actually making the plays. Like, you could have forced some shots, apart from the, 16 that you missed. But it's cool, it's calm. You did something. But broski, after someone called you out to come out and respond like that, yeah, man, you actually, either you just can't play any better and this is the best you've got in the finals, or you played right into the hands of Jason Kidd. And what I find funny is, bro, Jayson Tatum and Luka Doncic are the polar opposites of a superstar that I have seen in recent memory. Because on one hand, you've got the, alleged best player on the team playing like the 4th or 5th option, like complete garbage, shit in the bed, stinking it up, not even actually being necessary for the team to win. And one thing, I'll see if I can like put it in, but I saw someone on Twitter basically saying that, look, you can replace Jayson Tatum with Josh Hart and the Celtics would still be up 2-0. And there actually is some truth to that. There actually is, bro. Because what has Jayson Tatum done that the others couldn't make up for? Like, take him out of the team, bro. Just remove him out of these first 2 games. Do you not think that Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, Derek White, and Kristaps Porzingis and Al Horford would just step up the game a bit? Like, just step up your game by a bit, man. And then they could make up for it. And now, instead of them stepping it up as much as they would have if they take Jayson Tatum out, well, just replace Tatum with Josh Hart. Alright, cool. Now these men don't even need to do as much. Whereby you got Luka on the other side, actually carrying a load, man. His back must be hurting. Because what more do you need him to do? And I've seen people say, oh yeah, he gets attacked on defense. Okay, isn't that just smart basketball though? Like, if you've got an offensive player that is basically running the entire offense, the entire show, would it not make sense to then say, alright, let's make that player work on defense, wear him out so that he doesn't have as much energy? Because at the end of the day, Luka is not known for his conditioning. He's not known to be running around for 60 minutes. Bro, we've seen Luka. We've seen him for the past 6 years now. We know what he's been. We know what he is. Right? Obviously, he's not an all-defensive first-team defender, but he's not ass either. Problem is, if you've got to do so much on offense, man, then you have to make some compromises on one end of the floor. And he's not even like a terrible defender. He's actually holding his own to some capacity. But let's not act like Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown are not good offensive players. Like, yeah, Jayson Tatum, I've been saying he's shit in the bed and whatnot, but he can still get to the rim if he remembers that he's 6'10" and 230, I think. Like, there's only so much you can do if you're not a lockdown defender, which Luka obviously isn't. Let's not get this twisted, man. Mavericks fans, Luka is not a lockdown defender, no matter what the stats say. But the thing is though, Luka just needs like one of his teammates to step up. And remember in the Minnesota series where people were saying, oh, this might be the most skilled backcourt of all time. Yeah, where's that gone now? These people are awfully quiet now. Bro, the NBA and NBA Twitter is so heavily reliant on recency bias. It is crazy, man. How do you go after one series where these two have played well to saying, oh yeah, this is the most skilled backcourt of all time? Are you mad? Are you alright? Broski? No, they're not. I mean, yeah, Kyrie is one of the most skilled players of all time. We get that. Luka surely is one as well. But they've done it in one series, maybe 2 series where they've been at this top-notch level. And now you see what they're doing in the finals. Only one of them is showing up because Kyrie is definitely not showing up. whenever Kyrie has a bad game, I always think of the clip from RDC World. Kyrie, stop doing all this and lay the ball up. Kyrie.
Stop doing all of this and lay the ball up, Kyrie.
And yeah, bro, Kyrie, why are you taking so many pull-ups, man? Why are you taking so many pull-up jump shots? Like, use your razzle. Before I finish the sentence, I watched game 2, obviously. And I don't know, but it seems like Kyrie's a bit off. Like, apart from him not hitting the shots, it feels like his handle isn't as tight as it used to be. Like, just this series before against the Minnesota Timberwolves, he was like a wizard with the ball in the hands, as we know him to be. Kyrie Irving, razzle dazzle. But now in this series, especially game 2, the ball wasn't like he didn't have it on a string, which I find surprising because I'm like, bro, these man need to check on Kyrie. Is everything alright at home? Because I actually hope it is. And I just hope that was like one of his worst handling games ever. But yeah, this is not good looking for him, man. Especially not against Boston. I don't know, maybe Boston's just like a trauma for him or a mental block, because I can't explain it. I really can't, man. Kyrie is just shit in the bed. Like, bro, what you doing? And then let's get to the more analytical part of this whole thing. One thing we have to give credit though, or credit to, is the Celtics and their inside defense, the way they're defending the paint. Because the Mavericks, they've thrown like 2 or 3 alleys their entire series, whereby in the Timberwolves series they were throwing them like crazy. But obviously against Pingers and old ass Horford, you know, they actually can't just be throwing the shit up there. So now you've got to rely on Derrick Jones Jr. and PJ Washington actually hitting their shots, which right now it doesn't seem like they're doing. Derek Lively, outside of him catching lobs and getting rebounds, what does he do? I love Lively, I really do. He's a great rookie. You know, he's really poised. But if you take away his lob game, let's be real, man, there's not much left, is it? Bro, the fact that they are giving Dante Exum actual minutes just shows how deep in the trenches these men are. Because it's like, broski, why are you giving Dante Exum minutes? Like, yeah, he's alright, he's cool, he's calm. But is that really the guy you want in an NBA Finals as your backup? I don't think so. So it's like, yeah, this might be wraps. But it's not though. Because Luka's going to come back, you know, obviously now they've got to defend home court. And you know how people say, oh, the series doesn't start until the road team has played at home. Yeah, because, you know, the Celtics did what they were supposed to do, defend home court, which they did. And now we'll just see how, you know, the Dallas Mavericks respond to it, because the ball's now in their court, quite literally. I do think, though, that Luka isn't going to have that great of a game 3. I actually think that next game is going to be the role players stepping up, the role players and Kyrie Irving. And Luka's going to be a bit more quiet, probably still drop something like 25, 8 and 9 on like 45% shooting from the field. But I feel like Kyrie is about to drop a 30 bomb. And on a side note though, a 30 bomb does not sound as impactful as it used to back in the day, like 2015, 2016. Because nowadays everyone's dropping 30. Like, how many players you got averaging 30 in the league right now? Way too many. 30 don't mean nothing no more. Like 30, the old 30 is the new 40. Yeah. But yeah, man, bro, I will not tolerate the Boston Celtics winning the series and us having to go through Jayson Tatum doing the iconic Kobe pose. If you know, you know. I'd be sick to my stomach, man. I'd be insufferable. This is insane. And if there are any Boston fans out there, you lot, stop cussing out Kyrie, because I know you're cussing out Kyrie. That to me is the only reason why he's probably not playing as well as he is, because these bro, you lot are cussing him out probably in a way he's never heard before. Now he's stressed. Now he's out there fumbling his handle. Like, what? Bro, you've done some dark magics to him, probably. I just hope that Dallas is going to be able to recover that. And, you know, everybody acting tough when they're up. So, you know, we'll just see how it goes. Luka the Doncic is going to come out, play the game of basketball as he knows how. And Kyrie's going to step up. And I really think we're going to see a great Kyrie show. Tatum might show up as well. He probably will. He'll probably go for a quiet 20 on like 40% from the field. And we'll see if the Boston Celtics can miss. Like if their big six actually has an off game and only let Tatum win them the game. I think that should be the game plan of the Dallas Mavericks. Like, bro, honestly, man, just stay at home with the other guys. Stay at home with Jaylen Brown, Tingus Pingers, even though you can't defend him because either he's got a smaller player on him and he just shoots over him, or he's got a taller player on him that has to step out. So now they swing the rock and there's no one in the paint and they get 3 layups. But like, just try your best to let Tatum win them the game, which he probably won't. So yeah, I think that's the best bet. But trying to defend all of the big six at once is a bit sketchy because you can't, man. You just can't. And with the Boston Celtics, them actually like saying, bro, we're gonna let these other cats win us, win them the game, and we're gonna let Luka score because that's what he does. Yeah, it's been working great so far. I mean, his assists are like way down. I think first game he had like 1 assist, maybe 2. Let me check this before I end the video. First game, Luka Doncic had 1 assist, and second game he had 11. Yeah. So these man need to step up real time, big time for real. So yeah. Alright, that's it. Enjoy.